Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since we have met and I've uploaded anything on this channel. So, today we are going to open the P1 containers. Obviously, that's what the title of this video is. I'm doing it because all know that grandrp is shifting to 5M and we might just lose the containers, or even if we have them in the inventory, I don't know what is going to happen. So I have 100 containers with me, so I just thought maybe it's the best thing that I can do is open them straight away and just have fun, because I don't really have a McLaren P1 in my collection. So I just thought maybe it's the best thing I can do is open these containers, and you might just win a P1, and yeah, I can add that to my collection, because I don't think so I have any of the cars that are available in that container. So if I'm not wrong, the P1 container has 4 cars. It's the some Mercedes, I don't know what it is, the Ford Raptor, then Audi Q8, and McLaren P1. So I don't have any of these cars, and I would take any of these if I get one. So I know it will be a little boring if I just put it out like I'm opening 100 times. It would be completely boring, I understand, because the odds of winning something out of this is next to nothing. So what I'll do is I'll divide this into sections of 10. So if when I open 10 containers, I'll just showcase that what I really got in this whole 10 containers that I opened, and hopefully we will find something in between. So yeah, let's get it going. So let's start with the first opening. I'll get 50,000 here because obviously I already opened it 9 times before. So yeah, I just got threads as usual. I'll keep getting threads all the time because that's what you get usually in this container. It's rarely a car. So yeah, that's how it is. Unfortunately, there's a very small chance that I would really get a car. Yeah. Now I know that why very few amount of people have actually been able to win something out of this container, because it's really hard to get something. Odds are not in your favor at any point of time. It's pure luck, and that is what the concept of a container is at the end. But the odds just doesn't feel like it's in the favor of the player by any means. Still, you see a lot of people, that's one thing, but I've seen people who have opened thousands of containers and have still not got a P1 at this point. So I don't know how the odds are working, but surely it's not the best one to open. If you just are someone who has started playing grandrp and you have collected a bunch of P1 containers, I would suggest you just sell them. Don't try to open it like I'm doing, because I'm doing it because I don't really care what will happen if I sell them. I'll make a bunch of millions. I understand at this point of time I don't really care about how much money I'm gonna make, because I'm not into buying businesses or buying anything else. I'm just here to have fun, that's it. So for me, it doesn't serve any purpose to just sell them and make money. But if you're a new player and if you have a bunch of containers with you, just sell them, make some money. You might never know what the price of these containers will be in 5M, and will you be able to sell them anyways? I'm assuming you won't be able to. So it's best you just sell them off until we are in range of player. Once you move to 5M, it won't be possible for anyone to even sell these containers, or I don't know if we can even open them. So it's best to just sell them until the market is there. Just make everything of the project you have. So yeah, a little bit of hope. I just heard the sound, but yeah, it wasn't for me. I mean, yeah, this is what we are going to see for, let's say, for the 100 containers that I will open, because that's how it works. That's how it works. It's amazing how it works. I've opened a lot of P1 containers before, and it's not the first time I'm opening it. I've opened 500, I've opened 600, 700 before that. So I've opened it more than 1,000 times at this point, but at the end of the day, you're not getting anything out of it. So, I mean, I've seen people who've opened like 10 and they've got them. Someone who would just open it because they have 5 grand points with them, so they'll just open it to see what they can get to win a P1. But someone who has, let's say, a bunch of containers with them, they keep opening it, they might just not win it. So that's how the containers work here. Welcome to grandrp. It's everything, so obviously the odds are in the favor of the house, not the player who's playing. I totally understand. Okay, I don't know how many containers we're open by now, but I'm assuming it must be somewhere around 30. Because we just got the money twice by this point, so it must be around 30. So it's gonna be a big video, I guess. Yeah. But again, I mean, I was thinking how the transition would look like when everything shifts to 5M, because you know there is a lot of difference in the mechanisms for, let's say, shooting, for even driving a vehicle. It's a very different overall thing when it shifts from Rage MP to 5M. So I don't know really how it's gonna be, but at the end of the day, we can just hope for the best, because there's one thing that the containers are no more in grandrp, which were the main issue for the inflation in the city, to be honest. I mean, you see the business is going for more than 100 million. The main reason for that was easy money, that people were able to obtain through containers. Just open the containers, you'll get a bunch of millions in your hand, and maybe a bunch of cars as well for free. Not for free actually, but at the end of the day, it was just an easy access to money, where people who really did not have the ability in a way to use grand coins were struggling a lot, because they had to grind their ass off to make those millions that they were able to just make it through a few clicks. So it was kind of unfair, and because of that, there was this whole scenario where the prices of all the things in the city was so high that if someone just decides to join grandrp, there was no way for them to get a business by just not opening a container, because you would not make that much money no matter what you do. There was a time I know that EMS was completely filled with people, like completely filled. Okay, there was literally I have heard that there were situations where they had to remove people from the organization because everyone was trying to get into EMS. The only reason was you could make a lot of money out of EMS. Same goes for Life Invade as well. It was one of the highest paying organizations in the city, so people used to just queue for getting into the organization. But if you see now, people just don't care about money. There was a time where people were looking into grinding and making money, but now it's not the most important thing that people want to do. They are not looking forward to buy a business, they are not looking forward to make a family of themselves. There are a bunch of people who like to do it, but they are the people who have been playing this game for a long time, and they already have millions and millions of money with them, so they didn't really care about this. But people who just want to enjoy the game. They might just be doing turfing. They just want to be part of gangs. Some might just like to be cops. It's up to them, and people just like to enjoy the city. That's it. I mean, hopefully, if I would solve this issue, the inflation would just go down, the price would be restored in a way, and hopefully it would be a more beginner friendly server I mean soon. So that's it for the best. Yeah. All right. So I don't know how many containers will open by this point. We'll open this batch of 10 containers, and then we will see how many containers we have opened by now. I've just collected a bunch of threads. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm just keeping it with me. You never know, you might be having some way to craft something for yourself, so you better keep them with you, because you never know. Yeah, you just never know. Right, we'll just see how many containers we have at this point. I'm assuming it must be okay, this is the last 9 that we have, so this will be the last batch for us. Okay, we just yeah, this is how we have to do it now. So yeah, this will be the last 9. Hope for the best. I hope we get something. Give me at least immersive, because I mean it has a bit 0.1 chance, so it's the same thing. You can get any of the 4 cars and immersive. So I don't know, I just don't know. Hopefully we get a McLaren at least. Which is going to be a big thing. I mean, last 4, and I have no hopes to get something. Imagine if we win something on the last one. It had to be the last one, right? Okay, this is gonna be the last one, and we didn't win anything. So we have accumulated how many threads? Let me see. So we've got 248 threads, which is a lot of threads, and we might have just made 500,000 as well, because you get 50,000 for every 10 containers you open. So yeah, that's it for this one. I will try to make some more videos if I can, but I don't really have a topic to make a video on. But hopefully I'll see you soon. So yeah, till then, have a great time and enjoy your life. See you soon.